So we currently live in a society where everything that's supposed to be influential or inspirational is staged and played out. So the Instagram mindset, the social mindset of the Instagram influencer. We currently live in a society where, on a national scale, we live in a constant state of paranoia and anxiety. Obviously, voting doesn't work because over the last 4 or 5 elections, this one included, the results of which only add to it. And the question, the intensity of it only gets added of wondering, what can we do about it? What are we going to do about it that isn't typically considered some form by one group or the other as some form of really ain't no better way to say it, but some form of domestic terrorism. Well, of course, the oath does say against foreign and domestic. And what is the fine line between protection of the truth, protection of where we live? What is the fine line between that and terrorism? And who is considering it terrorism? The only ones I can see are the ones who are causing any form of tyrannical situations, restrictions, implications. It's probably the wrong shirt to wear for this video, but I like it. So in our current state of affairs in this country, what is the plan? What is the plan? And what are we to do? Something I want you to think about. If you've got a genuine response, plan of action that, if in truth a way to fix any major problems that are not going to end on their own, and willing to contribute, I'd like your response. The crows know. The crows make a plan. They act. If the crows do, even after they speak, they communicate the plan. If the crows act after they speak, a true plan to action, and not a half-assed form of rebellion, attempt at progress, then why are the people of this country not doing so? Why are the people of this country more concerned with the half-assed distractions that you see on mainstream media? Why are the people of this nation more concerned with the celebrity worship that's going on? More concerned with who's saying what and who's saying who said what, instead of looking at the actions of hands, the actions of spirit. A lot of people in this country want to call themselves a patriot, but you're not a true patriot when you're jerking off to the words and statements of a politician at a podium. None of them give a fuck about you. They don't. Never will. Never have. And if they ever actually have, it's been a long goddamn time. I think we all know that's the truth. If you don't, you haven't been paying any attention at all. Not even a basic drop of attention. All you care about is a basic tradition of voting that, well, my daddy and my mama voted this. Their daddy and their mama voted this. Without looking at the actions of history. About thinking the why for yourself. A lot of people in this nation that claim to be patriots, but they have weak spines. They've been too easy under pressure. Instead of taking action, organizing, planning, acting. A lot of people in this country are people that have to get their hands dirty on a daily basis. Yeah, when it comes to actually doing anything with the country, for the betterment of themselves and their neighbors, they don't want to get their hands dirty unless somebody is capitalizing off of them. Honestly, it's pathetic. It's weak. Are you weak? Should hope not. Sure as hell hope not. To be honest with you, I think that has a lot to do with the high stake of materialism that exists in our country. You always gotta have more physical things, little things, useless things, material possessions. I think a lot of that in addition to the propaganda of it, the advertisements of it, the minor, usually useless conveniences of our material society, has to do with the fact that we acknowledge things being fucked up, yet we don't do anything about it as a whole, for the whole part in a society. Don't do much about it, so kind of collect these little materialism mindsets to pretend and replace pretend it's replacing that fake void that's going on. It's a major issue. Lack of true personal fulfillment. There's a lot of that going on. Yeah, think about it. You know, there's plenty of caves around here. I really don't know a whole lot about where many of them are at. Gonna do some research into that today. Also, if you've got access to any maps, but you don't know how to read them, like physical maps, or you can look them up online, print them off. Learn how to read maps. I've got quite a few back at the house. I haven't really looked at many of them in a while. I think the oldest one I have is one from 2018, and I don't think it's changed too much on the road systems and whatnot around here. Major highways, etc. Not saying that I'm implying anything by that, but really you need to learn how to read maps. I think that's a borderline dead skill, basic skill in itself that anybody really obtains, is able to do. You have so much going on with GPS systems, etc., that I think a majority of society just knows how to follow directions just because a robot voice said so. They don't know how to read a map for themselves. Don't really study their local area. Know how to even do that by themselves, barely. Unless you're a local who's been around 20 plus years, I don't think many people really know how to do that. It's a skill set people need to pick back up.